colonialism something of the past? Hell nah, brother. If you want a crystal clear example of 21st century neo-colonialism, look no further than the East African Crude Oil Pipeline, EACOP for short. It sounds like a grand pan-African infrastructure project. A 40,000, 43-kilometer pipeline carrying Uganda's oil all the way to the Tanzanian coast, unlocking economic transformation and prosperity across the region. Cue the triumphant music, right? Hell nah, brother. Behind the shiny promises lurks a much messier reality. First, despite the East African branding, the real muscle behind EACOP is French oil giant TotalEnergies, which owns a whopping 62% of the project. Critics argue that this isn't local empowerment, it's a neo-colonial extraction model with a modern logo slapped on the box. Communities lose land, livelihoods, and homes, while foreign companies ship out the profits. Human Rights Watch found that many families displaced in Uganda actually became poorer than before the project arrived. One woman said, "Now, with the oil project starting, we are landless and are the poorest in the country." Meanwhile, others are facing forced evictions and compensation so low it feels like an insult, not a payout. And the economics? Also shaky. TotalEnergies receives major tax holidays, meaning Uganda and Tanzania sacrifice revenue while carrying the environmental and social burden. Add to that the International Energy Agency's prediction that global oil demand peaks in the 2030s before the pipeline has even lived half its life. And EACOP starts looking less like a future-proof investment and more like a stranded asset in waiting. But communities are fighting back. Movements like Stop EACOP are challenging the idea that Africa must choose between prosperity and its people. Their message is powerful. Energy decisions must be made with Africans, not merely to them, and definitely not for someone else's bottom line.